everyone, so I thought I would just take you through cleaning out my top IKEA drawers. I have Pup with me, if I just show you. Hi little Pup. So yeah, basically I was just clearing out my drawers and it fell everywhere, and I was like, do you know what, I haven't been in these drawers, like this side of the drawers, for ages, so I thought I'd just give it a bit of one-to-one attention and sort through it. So I basically got these little placemat things from IKEA as well. I don't know what they're called or what they are or whatever else. So I'm basically gonna fast forward clearing this out, show you what I've got, give it a clean, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to show you different bits and bobs. I've just cleared this out as best as I can, and I'm just going to go back through all my other little bits and bobs that I like to put in here. So usually in this section, I'm just going to go for beauty blenders straight away because they're sort of the easiest. Now, I've got to be honest, like I don't actually use beauty blenders that often because I have a habit of buying them and like not touching them because I hate the... I don't know, I'm like it with makeup brushes, to be fair, you guys. So I'll, oh God, the Real Techniques one is so nice, so good. But yeah, as much as I want to use a beauty blender, I just don't ever do it because I don't want to get them dirty, and I do it with makeup brushes, I'm just a pain. And I've got these cute little ones from Real Techniques as well, super cute. So I just keep them there just in the event that I feel bougie and want to use them. So yeah, in here I tend to keep sort of my compact type concealers, and in the back it was more like samples, but I know that there's going to be a few that I have to get rid of. So the compact ones I have here, I've got this e.l.f. Concealer palette, which looks really duffed, but it is good at colour correcting. Not that I do it often, but times where I have sort of like dark under eyes, it is really helpful. I also have these two Makeup Forever concealer palettes. Now you're probably wondering, why do I have this one? This one is so well used by me. I really like it, but I try not to use them too much because Makeup Forever is still a good brand in my opinion, but I use this for contouring, and more specifically this shade. And I use some of the other different shades if I'm doing sort of looks where I need to carve out certain looks, etc. You can't actually get this anymore. This is a brand called Freedom, which is kind of like Makeup Revolution. Like, I don't know what went on. They just literally released so many things. But again, it's a good colour correcting palette, so I'm going to keep it. Then I've got this Pro Base MUA colour correcting concealer. I don't think one person needs all of these, but she's going to keep it anyway, because you probably know from my eyeshadow video that I have an addiction and I can't separate the things. This is quite cool. I'm going to keep this as well, and actually I might put this out on my desk after I sort of put all this away. And it's quite good because it houses little beauty blenders. Like, look how cool that is. This is making sense now. Okay, I forgot where everything was. So in here is like all my primers and different bits and bobs, and I think this is all like sampley bits. I've got another teardrop silicone sponge here. This is really good. You know when you spurt like foundation onto your hands, like don't use that, use a silicone sponge because you get like every last bit of it up, and you squeeze it. It's like a really good de-stressor. So I've got my two MAC, what are these, Studio Finish concealers. Love these, not gonna get rid of those anytime soon. I don't know why I have two, but there you go. I've got this Kevyn Aucoin, what is this, the Essential Skin Enhancer. Oh my god, you guys, I got this in TK Maxx for like £6. It is the most full coverage thing I've ever tried in my life. It is amazing. I've got the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, which I do need to get a new one. Again, probably one of my favourite, if not favourite concealers. It's just so goddamn bloody expensive. Next I've got this pomade concealer from L'Oreal. I've got to be honest, this is a bit crap. I'm gonna scooching or like munching. The Pepper's my dog, by the way. He's eating a carrot, so yeah. Yeah, I probably should get rid of this because it's not actually my shade, but it is a good concealer. It just tends to be a bit more drying. The Freedom Pro Concealer, again, I use all of these to sort of line my eyes. I was going to say line my eyes, like use it as a base for concealer basically. What are these tester things I've got here? I literally have no clue what any of these things are. That is embarrassing, isn't it? So I've got a mini prep and prime. Is there even anything? Okay, there's nothing in there. And even if there was, I think that prob's going to be off. So we're doing good so far. We're going to throw this out. Next I've got this, what is this? From Ren. It's a Perfect Canvas silicone-free skin finishing serum. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave it out because I don't know what that is. I'm quite intrigued by it. This little Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm not a big fan of primers, to be fair. When you see how many I've got, you wouldn't believe it. But there is the tiniest amount in here. So I'm going to put that out so I can use it and get rid of it. I've got another Smashbox Photo Finish Mini primer here. I'm going to keep that one. And then this Espa Optimal Skin Pro Serum. I don't know what this is. Add a few drops into cleanse. Okay, I'm going to keep that because it's skincare. I've got these two here, which I think have probably dried out. So I think these are the Cover FX drops. Yeah, I think... Oh, why have I not got these out? I'm going to keep these out as well. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so one of my friends used to work in... Or she might still do, to be fair. I can't remember the place now. I really can't think of the place. But anyway, it was a store and they had those there. And I was like... I was chatting to her about a few products and she was like, do you want some testers? And I was like, yes. So I'm going to put those out. Space NK, that was the brand. I used to love it in there. I've got this Rimmel Lasting Finish Concealer. Again, this is so good. It literally, if you want to get one of those like P. Louise bases and stuff, don't get it, get this because this works just the same. It's really good. Okay, so I feel like we are actually getting somewhere. So at the back here, I tend to put my more chunkier primers. So this here is the Illamasqua Hydra Veil, I think it is. Oh, snap. This is such a cool product. Like, look at that. And it's a really nice product, but I just don't ever like using it. I've just got this really weird hoarding thing where I buy things, I keep it, and I'm just so afraid to use it. But mainly because I think this is something I wouldn't purchase again because it is so expensive for what it is. So I kind of just want to like keep on to it. This Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, oh my god, this is incredible. I completely forgot I had this. Oh my god. So basically it looks like a glow mask actually. But this is packed with hyaluronic acid and really good skincare. Shit. Yeah, as I was saying, this is packed with really good skincare products, and this, I took this on holiday with me, and this is such a beautiful product. Like if you use this. So I've got these two things here. A bit of a funny story. Well, it's not actually funny at all, to be fair. It's quite sad. So I don't know what these are. I don't even know if you can still get them, if I'm honest. But they're basically a primer that kind of feels a bit sticky, but they're super blurring. And I don't like them because they leave your skin feeling really smooth, but on your face they feel really dry. I remember getting these for like 99p in Superdrug, and I bought like 5, I'm not even kidding. And it was... I don't know why I'm talking about this actually, it's a bit weird. Just for some reason have like an emotional attachment to these because when my nan passed away, I gave her like a bunch of makeup. Before my nan passed away, sorry, I gave her like a bunch of makeup because I was like, oh, try this, nan. And this was one of them and she really liked it, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to throw that away. So I've just moved you over to this side because I'm going to do this side of my like primers. If you see my gross fluffy socks and slippers, you know. Right, okay, so primer time, and then we'll just do a bit of a hoover up of what I've got left. This is the MAC Strobe Cream. I'm never getting rid of this, and I will always repurchase that because it's so good and so hydrating. Then I've got this primer. It's an Instant Illusions Airbrush Away Primer. Again, I've got a bit of an emotional attachment to that because my nan gave me that. Don't ask, guys, honestly. So this is probably something that I could get rid of, and this is the Collection Illuminating Touch Liquid Radiance Primer. This is not good, I've got to be honest. It looks really bougie. Ah, that's a bit better. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's got sort of a bit of a luminescence to it, and it just feels like silicone, so I'm Gonna put that to one side. I'm sorry to say, but I'm probably gonna get rid of this. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. This is not good. I don't like this. This feels horrible on the skin, so I'm definitely going to get rid of that one. Lumière Magique. I don't know if you can still get this. I'm assuming you can, but this is identical to the strobe cream. Love this. Really beautiful product. I'll always repurchase this as well. This is such an underrated product. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is so bloody good. I should really use this more often, but yeah, it's a really good product that makes your skin feel really hydrated and really soft, but also blurs at the same time. Got this Nude Magique BB Blur Cream. I think I bought this because of Carly Bible. Sorry, I was really close to the oh, what is that doing? Okay, so there's a bit more left in there. I could still maybe do that. It's a bit oily. That's the only annoying thing to it. So I'm going to keep that and just make a conscious effort to really use that up. Sorry if you like it got really loud. I just had my face next to the microphone. So then I've got this L'Oreal Infallible mattifying primer. I think they still do this. I'm going to keep it because again it is quite a good blurring one. I've got this Rimmel Good to Glow highlighter illuminator. I keep this in here. Do I? Oh, I don't know actually. No, I'm going to keep it in here because I would put it in my highlighter drawer, but it's not like thick enough or like illuminating enough to be on its own. Does anyone remember this? Oh my god. It's the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I saw this on YouTube and I was like, I'm gonna pay $8.99 for this. It's terrible. Like, really bad. And I don't even know if there's anything... Well, there is a bit left, I guess. Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm gonna keep it in there anyway just so that I can like get rid of it. Okay, NYX Shine Killer. Again, it's quite a silicone based primer. I'm going to keep it anyway because I'm going to reuse it up. I've got to be honest guys, I hate silicone primers. Like I used to love them, but now I despise them because they're just not for me personally, and I just have quite a few of them, but I want to use them up. I don't think they blur pores, I have to be honest. I think that's just, you know, I've never noticed it for me, so maybe it doesn't work for me, but you know. Right, that's disgusting. I am definitely going to get rid of that. This is the Bourjois Flower Perfection Translucent Smoothing Primer. Not good at all. I loved Bourjois, and I even heard, like, is it the same factory as like where they make Chanel? I don't know, that might just be a lie and I'm spreading rumours. But yeah, I can't get them in Superdrug or anything anymore, so it's a bit disappointing, but never mind. So yeah, gonna get rid of that one. Not gonna get rid of this at all. This is the Skin Based Visage from MAC. This is so good. It's one of their Prep and Prime ranges. I've got two No. 7 primers here. Airbrush Away primer, that's really good. I think that's, is No. 7 owned by Boots or something? And this is a beauty enhancer, but it's like an illuminating one. And let me see if I can just show you. So yeah, it's got like a slight tint to it. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's smoothing at the same time. So that is quite nice, and it's not as dry feeling as the others. Right, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I think that might have just confirmed it. Ew, that's disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. So this is the MUA and Dress Your Skin primer. That rubbed into my skin and like bobbled up. So that is definitely going. Next, I've got this Primer Illuminating Face primer from Technic. I think I like this one. Yeah, I do. I like that one. That's good. Technic, I talk about that quite a lot recently, actually. Feels really good. Illuminating and hydrating as well. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Do we need the packaging? Probably not. That's going nowhere. I love that. Please don't laugh. I don't know how this is in my makeup collection. This is a Maybelline Dream. Like, you know the old Dream Matte Mousse type things? This is probably so old. I think that has to go. It's time. Okay, and very lastly, I've got this bronzing primer from Bourjois. Now, I'm gonna have to throw this away, but I'm so gutted that they don't sell this anymore. This was like the equivalent to my Chanel bronzing base. This was so good. I don't know why I have it in there. Oh my god, it actually smells like SHIT as well. Guys, I'm so sorry. My dog has been asleep all evening, and the minute I film is the minute that he's like fighting with a toy on the floor. Okay, so that means now I've got one spare little section. So in here, I'm gonna put my little hairbands that are in there. I've got a little scrunchie, I've got a pen, I don't know if I've got a pen. The last bobby pin that ever exists in my life. So that's going in here with like these little bands that I pretty much just keep for, can we stop? Bands that I keep for like festivals and stuff. I've got belly bars in here, like belly piercings. And I've got this little book. I don't know what that's doing in there. So I think that might just be a little bit of a success actually. It looks a bit cleaner. It's not too decluttered. But yeah, I just think it looks a bit better and a bit neater. So let's chuck it back in the drawer. Oh, an absolute nightmare. Get in, like you have to be so careful. Can you see what I mean about how you can only see like some of them? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to chuck everything all out and leave it playing and then go through everything. I'm back. Now I think, as far as I'm aware, sorry I'm just trying to move my camera, this is where my setting sprays went to because they're sort of a bit chunkier. I had less expensive concealers here, more expensive ones, some brush bits, and then I've got my tools. So I'm actually going to put my tools back. My mum bought me this for Christmas, that's cute. So yeah, I'm just going to chuck all my tools back in here, and I've got a beard comb. Things like tweezers, I've got a laser pen. I don't know why I've got a laser pen. So let's go to setting sprays. So this is a setting spray that I made. I did actually do a video on this, so I'll link that down below. But it's like this really lovely glowy hydrating mist. MAC Prep and Prime, love it. I feel like it's a staple that you have to have. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it because I do actually need to get a new one at some point. I've got a little empty one here which I'm going to throw away because I don't actually need that anymore. The Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Spray. I don't think they do that anymore, but I do still use it. The Primed and Ready Makeup Fixing Spray from Collection. Gonna keep it. This is so good, you guys. I'm going to spray it on now actually. Oh my god, that is just like one of the best sprays ever. My nan bought me that for Christmas, my other nan, and it's got aloe leaf and chamomile in there as well, and it's meant to be really like illuminating but calming as well. And I think they know I worry too much, so literally all my Christmas presents this year were based on self-care and calming and stuff. But yeah, this is really good. If you see this in Superdrug or Boots, get it. I've got this Orange Blossom Floral Water from Malvita, and again I use it. It's quite a thick spray, if that makes sense, so it spurts out like actual water droplets rather than like a mist. Maybelline Superstay, Keeping, L'Oreal Infallible Mist, Keeping. If you're wondering what that is, it's just where it's been sat, like that. Natural Finish, not going to use that. And I've just got a little fix, what was this? The MAC Fix tester thing. I'm going to keep that to go in my tester pot for when I go on holiday, if that even is going to happen anymore. Okay, last section, you guys. So I'm going to pick the less like interesting stuff. So I've got this Nanshi brush cleaner, which is really good. I keep that in the back. Some Beauty Blender cleanser, and then also a solid soap as well. Right, okay, so expensive concealers here, less expensive ones here. So I've got my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I could probs get rid of the packaging, to be fair. No, I'm going to leave it because, well, I don't know, because to be fair, where's my other one? Here. So I'm actually technically out of this, but I'm like trying to scrape every last bit of it. I'm gonna get rid of it, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of it. I really like this as a concealer. In comparison to the soft matte one, I prefer soft matte, but that's also really good. They're just so bloody expensive. Morphe, I know Morphe is like, so I think this concealer was about £10 from Cult Beauty, but I do keep it in there anyway because it's not my idea of like something I can go and buy in Superdrug and stuff like that. I've got a MAC Pro Concealer here. One of the best concealers ever. I use it from time to time and I forget just like how really good it is. What is this? Glowing Healthy Skin. That needs to go in my skincare drawer. I've got my NYX Born to Glow concealer. That's going absolutely nowhere. I've got a really empty collection concealer. Oh, it's still got stuff in it. Okay. I'm going to keep that anyway. I'll make sure to use that, but it just oxidizes really bad. Oh, there's a bit. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to use these two up tomorrow and then I'm going to throw them away, I promise. Got my e.l.f. Camo Concealers. These are really, really good. That looks beat up AF because I always use that on my eyes. But I absolutely, like, I love this formula until they brought out the, like, illuminating satin one. That is so much better than the matte one. And these are honestly e.l.f. Not that you're ever going to watch this video. If you do, that'd be great. Can you send me these? Please don't ever get rid of these. These are so good for a £5. I've got this e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer. To be fair, I don't think there's... Oh, Christ. Okay, so there is a bit left. Oh my God, what have I done? Okay, again, I'm going to put it in there because it's one that I want to get rid of. I forgot that e.l.f. did that. Yeah, I literally forgot that e.l.f. even did that. I don't even know if they still do it, to be fair. I'm going to use it up. I use it in rotation. This is why I do these things, you guys, because I just want to remind myself, you know, what do I have? Oh my God. Is it really that time already? MAC Prep and Prime in, what is this in? It's in this one, basically. I bought this because Carly Bybal was using it and it's really good. It's just not something that I'd pay the price for to buy again. So kind of like the Illamasqua primer I was talking about earlier. It's something that I don't think I'd repurchase or be in a rush to repurchase. So I kind of want to just keep it because, you know, hoarding and all that. Right, I think we can get rid of that. There's no way I'm trying to cling on to that. Oh my bloody God. How nice does that sound? Right, so there is actually product left in these, but they don't pump anymore. But I can get the tops off them and I do use them. So I'm going to keep both of those in there and just sort of... I think that one's looking a bit sorry for itself. But yeah, I really love the Pro Longwear concealers, you guys. They are so good and I would say they're worth the money as well. I've got this CYO. I don't even know if there's anything left in here, to be fair. This CYO highlighting concealer. This was like, I've not used it. Oh, sorry. I've not used this. Oh, Christ, there is actually stuff in here. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. It needs to go. I don't know if you can actually see that, but the texture of that on my skin is horrendous. To be fair, it was like £1 in Boots. Next, I got this Maybelline Fit Me. It's beat up, but there is still product left, albeit not much. Right, the Ordinary Concealer. Again, I'm going to put it in here with like my posh ones. Even though it's really inexpensive, it's not something I can go into like Boots and Superdrug and buy. The Make It Revolution Pro Full Coverage Concealer. I use that as like a base for my eyes. I'm going to get rid of this. This is the Revolution Conceal and Correct white one. That's crap. This is the... Oh my God, that is not my colour. That is terrible. That needs to go. Wake Me Up Concealer from Rimmel. I'm going to keep that. It's not the best, but it does the job. Again, Photo Focus Concealer from Wet n Wild. I'm going to keep that. I've got this weird stick thing from e.l.f. I think this is. And it's a concealer... but I always use this for like eye looks and stuff, so I'm going to keep that in there. Right, L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. I'm going to keep that. It's not good, like not the best one at all. I'm nearly out of it though, so I am going to empty it. I've got this Barry M All Night Full Coverage Concealer, which is also bloody brilliant. If you're in Superdrug, go and pick that one up because that is so good. Got this Stila Perfecting Concealer. I don't know if you can even get this anymore. That's really good, but it's just quite thick and oily, but I still tend to use it anyway. I'm gonna give this one last push. So I think my task for next week is to use all of these different bits and bobs. I'm gonna keep this because it's very much like the MAC Prep and Prime, and it has like a bristle brush, and I don't think they do this range anymore from Rimmel. I think I might have said Maybelline. And very lastly, the Maybelline sadly do not do this range anymore. It's their Super Skin range, and they did these really great concealers, which, oh no, I hope it didn't have to come to this. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. which is so sad because this was so good. Okay, so let's open the drawers and, oops, sorry. Let's chuck these back in. So I feel like we did a bit of a good clean out, you guys, because I feel like this is just a bit more updated. It's a bit more revamped, and ew, let's get rid of that. That's the little thing I was using to wipe concealer off. So yeah, I think we did pretty good actually, you guys. Like, we revamped everything. We gave it a bit of a zhuzh. So this is what I'm getting rid of, and most of it, to be fair, is just old stuff, or it's empty stuff, as you've probably seen. Everything was just a bit old crap, like no good to man or beast. But I hate throwing makeup away because I feel like part of these were like a stage in my life, like especially these 3 things and that, to be fair. So I'm not going to do this tonight because I'm going to go and watch the Avengers and stuff. So I'm wondering whether to clear through and show you guys all of this. So I've got drugstore, got high-end foundations, powders, nobody cares about powders, bronzers, that sort of thing. What else have I got? Blush, palettes. We've done palettes, we're not going to talk about that one. So yeah, these are my highlights and stuff, and I don't know what's in here. Oh, lashes and nails and stuff. Yeah, so I don't know if you'd be interested in seeing it, but yeah, thank you so much for watching today, you guys. I hope you enjoy, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.